All right, we streaming
Everybody
now,
knows.
guys. Stand by. Love a lot. You look so fresh and so clean, clean.
That's the ball.
That's Biggly Lorraine in the group.
Who's on the bottom picture?
Okay,
I
let's
don't know.
see. Black Velvet. Everybody
Who's
can
on
go around the room.
Plenty
I'm
sunlight.
sorry,
I don't know
this
who that is.
internet is the struggle, man.
Who that is on the bottom?
You could do it.
That's what I'm asking. Who's on the bottom picture?
Who's on the bottom?
It looks like a guy.
You know, T-Mobile is shitty as BTC in our lives.
How do you open his mouth to see who he is?
Hold on a second. I stuck my chicken.
Who Chrissy eating again?
Stay right there, Black Velvet. I'll make sure this coming up on YouTube.
Who is at the bottom?
The person at the bottom is, I can tell you right now,
Your Costa.
You trying to figure out who I
that's
is?
Chelsea. Look at your Costa. Yokes.
Girl?
Hi.
That's a
Hi.
boy. That's a girl. That's a man.
I know. Your
That's your
internet
Costa
dropping
and
too?
his son.
Hi.
Say hi,
Hi.
Y'all know I gotta eat and drink every show. Yeah, keep dropping.
Say hi.
I tell you, it must be. Is that the princess next to you, Miss 14?
Yeah, that's the princess. Hi, Lynette.
Happy birthday, Lene. Okay, I see us on YouTube, but it's buffering. See? The internet is very frowsy, so I have to put my phone to my ear to hear y'all talk. Okay, all y'all say hi one by one.
Okay,
Black Velvet, you
bye.
go first.
No.
I can't, damn you. Black Velvet?
Chrissy, Black Velvet look like she frozen.
Okay, Yocasta. How are you, baby?
We good over here in California.
Is that little Yocasta in the car with you?
Yeah, that's the baby.
Aw, so sweet. So, Yokes, I finally get to see your face. Thanks for your support of the show.
No problem, man.
It looked like
You know
me,
my cousin-
Lorraine, and Black Velvet Frozen.
Hey, yes,
Hey, Shar. So, Yocasta, unlike most of us who just reached America, you've been here a long time. What's it like being a Bahamian living in America?
in weed country.
Like how you put it in your last video, America's sweet, eh?
Boy, America's sweet. I ain't gonna lie. But America got its issues now.
Let me tell you, don't put your hand on that. Come on.
What area you in? I don't know if you meet my cousin Ellie there.
So what y'all doing on a Friday? I'm sitting up here eating some chicken wings with another Bahamian who incognito. He don't want to let people know he in DC.
I just finished eating some homemade cornbread. The wife just makes some American bread.
Boy, that's a good Lutra woman you married.
You know, right?
You know, Lutra Pines got everything going on. Okay, all y'all from Grandpa, I'm gonna cuss me out now.
Child.
You coming? You coming to see?
So, Love Nest, every Friday we can get together and talk a bunch of shite. Because you know,
Yeah, in the sunshine.
I just think that even though Hubert Ingram released the shackles of talk shows, the same voice has been talking for 25 friggin' years. I want to hear from different people.
Real talk.
Love a lot.
Real talk.
So let's talk about you. What's going on in Grand Bahama? How Michael Pintar doing? The only MP who I like and love.
Daddy right there busting his ass doing other people's job.
Why Bahamas think the government got to take care of them? Unless Michael juice you, why should he be taking care of your family?
They believe he should. But I want measly vote.
Michael Juice, we have to take it. Family?
Oh,
Where are we calling us here? Greg is going to teach me how to
That's
do this
good.
show on Google
Chrissy.
Hangouts. Gregory,
Yeah.
say hi to the people, Greg. Say hi to your Costa in California, Lorraine in Grand Bahama, Black Velvet in Fort Lauderdale, and me in an undisclosed location. No, I in DC.
I all
No,
you know.
sorry, Greg. I in DC. I'm in the District of Columbia.
Oh, that's right. Get it right.
Sure. I will leave this guy alone.
Hey, Chrissy, I was shocked about that oil though. I
Hey,
hear about that,
Costa,
right?
that oil situation been going on for years.
Yes.
I know, but I thought that was only rumors. I mean,
Yeah.
trillions and trillions of dollars, and what happening to the Bahamian people?
The Bahamian people are not a part of the oil conversation. First of all, you know how I had to get some shares bought in Bahamas Petroleum?
Fun.
I had to buy them as an American.
Wow.
Need some light.
Bahamians need not apply.
Just like north and south, the south in Agua and the foreign is rich.
Yep. But we allow it.
I don't get it, boy. I don't understand it.
I don't get it either. And, you know, Greg and I talk about this. Greg had an awesome show yesterday on Under the Rug, talking about the things we do as Bahamians that just, like how you could come here, dig up our sand, and then you making how much a metric ton and we making 2 cents.
Oh,
We still getting juice up.
my land have the mineral. My land have the money. And I poor and you rich?
Yep. Well, that's been that way from the UBP boy days. But notice the UBP boys made themselves rich. The PLP boys made themselves rich. The FNM boys made themselves rich. But Bahamians holding the bag.
So what we used to do, run in the bush when we see the white man coming.
Yeah. Well, you know, remember now, y'all love Hubert Ingram, but Hubert Ingram used to watch the white people down through the window. So we have an affinity for white folk. Hubert Ingram would rather eat corned beef and rice at white folk house than eat steak and potatoes at a black place house.
I meeting in Abaco last night. You ain't talked to nobody yet?
Yeah, I heard there was a meeting in Abaco. Anybody else hear that?
Yeah, the minister down the wrong road.
Yeah, right. I like how they had to go look to see if the Shanty Town existed. Like you ain't know.
So who collecting rent?
You know who collecting rent? All the wealthy Bahamian families who nobody could talk about. Because you see, I start talking about them and they trying to arrest me.
That James already holding his head. Poor little foolie, you know nothing.
Ah, Lord. So, Costa, as a Bahamian living abroad, do you give a hucklebuck?
Yeah, you know, I really do. It really does concern me because, you know, my boys, their roots still in the Bahamas. So one day I'd love to take them back and say, you know, this is my Bahama land and this is what we do. But it's rough, man. You know, it's rough. And you know what concerns me, Chrissy? In Cayman, when investors go to Cayman, you know they don't own nothing. You have to lease it. Why?
Yeah, just like Mexico.
Oh, we had that law in place. Finland left that in place. England with his biggity ass, go and change it.
Yep. Yeah, the movable properties became international land persons.
Yeah, why we don't just lease the properties to these foreigners? Because guess what? I noticed some companies that close down, like hotels in Freeport. When they close down, they leave all their garbage and just run. And now we got to clean it up.
So Black Velvet, I want to talk to Black Velvet because Black Velvet is unique. Unlike us who went away older, Black Velvet, she was in America a long time. Black Velvet, are you concerned about what's happening in your Bahama land or are you American?
Charlie, nobody can hear you. Nobody can hear you, child.
Turn up your mic, Black Velvet.
Oh.
She got to unmute her mic, Chrissy. Her mic can't unmute.
Okay, let me see. I think I unmuted her. Let me check because, you know, Chrissy Love just learned how to zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Hold on. Let me check. Let me check. Lord, I tell you, this Zoom struggle is real.
I swear.
I trying to Zoom. Let me see. Back to meeting. Let me go back to the meeting. And I hate how with Zoom, you got to start on the computer and then bring in everybody later. Come on, Greg. We could do better than that, hey?
Greg.
Black Velvet, let me see. I trying to unmute her mic.
Yes, I do it.
Come on, Zoom.
I was pointing at it so she could see it.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me go back to Zoom. Okay, go back to Zoom.
Right.
Unmute the mic. Okay, where's Zoom gone? Jesus, you mean I shut it down? Lord, Chrissy Love.
No, we could still see you, Chrissy. We still on.
I tried to
Hold on.
go to Black. Okay, Yokes, I see you. You're unmuted. Why I can't see Black Velvet?
I could see at the bottom, but her mic is still mute. I could see the red line
Oh,
across.
yeah, Black Velvet. It's her status is saying she's not online. Okay, let me see something.
Well, I
Let
tell
me
her
try.
unmute.
Okay.
Hello.
Go ahead, Lorraine. Black Velvet, you can hear me now? Oh, you know what, Black Velvet? Okay, I see. Hold on a second.
Here.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on, Black Velvet.
You
Pull
unmute
you
your-
up. Okay, Black Velvet, let me unmute your mic. Why did your mic get muted? You know, my laptop is be doing my laptop have spirit. Okay, Black Velvet, you there?
Okay, you can hear me now?
We can
Yeah.
hear you now.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, me personally, I don't have any knowledge about the oil. I left there in '86, and I was like 15 when I left. So there's a lot of stuff that I really don't have much knowledge of. I kind of like learn as I go. My concern, however, because I always, no matter how long I left, I always used to go back for Christmas and summers. So my concern is the crime, the youth, and the displacement of jobs, and the wages. It's like the minimum wage is like, to me, it's like so low. And to me, it doesn't really drive the economy. Like they really don't really do too much. For the youth, they really don't do too much in reference to payroll and in reference to wages and stuff, so that people can have the ability to be able to upgrade their lifestyle of living. It's like I've always felt that there's only two classes in the Bahamas. It's either you're rich or you're poor. That's it. There is no such thing as middle class, because the country and the economy doesn't really allow one to become middle class. Like I would consider myself, as long as I've been here for 35 years, because I would consider myself a middle class person, because no, I don't have $100,000 salary, but there's things that I can do within my lifestyle and with my wages and with my job, even if I was a single parent, that will allow me to become middle class. And I don't really see that when I go to the Bahamas. I don't see that. Like a lot of the focus to me is like on so much of the wrong things. And then they talk about the crime, and it's so much crime. But what are you doing to try to curb some of the crime? What are you doing to try to prevent the youth from being so involved in so much crime? You know, I mean, you got, you know, whether it's Haitians, Bahamians, or whoever that's coming out of high school on any given Sunday, they have no jobs. It's like, what is there for them to really do once they leave school? You know, and to me, I personally think as though the age is too young that they leave school. Like 16 is too young. It's like, what do you do? There's so much idle time. You can't apply for a government job. You can't apply for no type of job. So within that 2-year time span, if your parents doesn't really have a structured life for you, there's nothing for you to do. And there's so much trouble that you can get into within that 2-year time span. So me, I'm kind, like I said, I'm kind of big on youth, because I have 3. Many people don't know that, but I have 3. But I have an 18-year-old and I have a 14-year-old. And it's like I have a vision for them, and it's like I have a plan for them. And unless you're like the upper echelon, like, what does Mary, Sue, and Joe do with their kids or their son? You understand what I'm saying? And then it's like the least little thing, they just like slam them and just lock them away in jail. And I'm not saying that all youths are perfect, but then they all aren't murderers either. You know?
Exactly.
So I mean, like those are just like the areas like of my concerns. And you know, I talk like a lot with my class of 86 about why isn't there more job creation? And why, I have family members or family members of family members who talk about government employees that have 2 and 3 jobs. I have a schoolmate that's a croupier at Atlantis, and then he also contracts with the roads for government. And my thing is that, okay, so how could one person have 2 and 3 jobs? Like, how does that work? I mean,
well,
because it's who you know. It's who you know.
The government contracts. Go ahead, Lorraine.
The government contract is correct.
I just can't fathom it. And I just say that people just sit there and they just allow these things to just happen. And I just have to like sit there like biting my nails like, are you guys like really for real?
Bahamian's passive. Lorraine, love a lot. You understand this political, because I know someone who got a contract from the government, but because one of the generals, Ernie, I see what you did in Elizabeth. One of the generals wanted contracts, other person cleaning the place and getting paid on a 2 contract.
But in the mind, get paid to fix the quarters over here. And the quarters, and they got the quarters to bid again. And he didn't get his money, and the quarters still look like shit.
But every month they're getting paid.
But he didn't get lump sum. And then
I need one of them contracts. Like my cousin, right? She don't like me now because I talk about the fact that she was a model, right? But under the PLP government, she had a $50,000 contract to clean a park.
Oh, wow.
And build sidewalk.
Wow.
So what we gonna do? Because I love my country, but I really don't think I'm coming back.
Well, Chrissy, you gotta start from the top, man. Sorry to interrupt you, Lorraine.
No, go ahead.
It gotta start from the top. There should be no way in the world that a murderer could be out on 8 bails and someone steals something and they lock up for 10 years. I mean, it gotta start from the top. It's no structure. There's no structure. It's who you know.
Every government moves to suit themselves. When you with Alexander Ingram bring that law into effect, 1 year for each bullet, because the cocksuckery is knows that's what their children like, they get in the house and they change it. Because they know they have a bunch of damn killers.
Well, remember now, our legislators are also lawyers. So if crime go away, how I can make money as a lawyer?
Yeah, but it seems like it seems like only the small man is penalized when crime occurs in the country. Like, have there ever been in the history of the Bahamas, have there ever been an elected official that has done time in prison? Because I can tell you of many and their wives. Martin Luther King Jr., I think it was the latest one, and his wife with the bribery scandal and what's his name? Wojo up there. I can't think of his name. That's
remember Jesse Jackson's son had a problem too, but we had one person go to jail, right, Love a Lot? Wilbur Moss, right?
I mean, considering the damage, these are that's pittance. The America was trying to jail Finland for this bullshit, and what we do? We bring it.
Well, you know, we worship and adore Finland, child.
But Chrissy, you know what I feel? Sorry.
So good in the 80s, Defense Force running it. Oh.
Chrissy, you know what I feel the issue is?
Tell me.
If our government were to invest more money into education, like free college, make the trade schools free, invest our money into educating our people, it would be less crime because they would be more creative. They'd have more resources, more ideas. You know, they wouldn't be so simple. And I ain't calling my people simple, right? But if you look at it, a lot of them, they don't travel. You know, they ain't trying to get no education. So it's hard to create something if you don't have something. You know what I mean?
Well, the F&M government, Huberman still promised free education, right, Lorraine, in college?
Yeah, they promised that.
I mean, I tell
When
you,
that gonna happen?
they've been promising things for years.
But
When they do it,
we have babies having babies. We supposed to have
lack of
True.
it's lack
No,
of education.
but it's the
It's lack of
educational
education.
system. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I have a daughter. She's 14. She's in the 8th grade, and from 7th grade, she's been taking sex education classes. You know, you as a parent has the right to sign the document once it's sent home by the school and make that decision on whether or not you want your child to be partaking in those types of classes. To me, it's a good thing because it teaches her the do's and don'ts of what she shouldn't be doing. I have never taken sex education in Government High, in Donald Davis, nor Palmdale Primary, and those are all government schools. So if you want to prevent sex education, when is it that people are going to, when is it that those things are going to be implemented in the school? The problem is that the Christian people over there, everybody's so churchy and everybody's so pastoral, and they want to have sex, but they don't want to talk about sex. Okay, so how is it that, you know, my 12 and 11-year and 13 and 14 and 15-year-old daughter or son is not going to participate in these activities, okay, if they're not being peer pressured into it, okay, if they're not learning about it? I mean, I would prefer to know about birth control, okay, condoms. I didn't even know what the hell a condom was until I left there.
Wow.
My mom was big on never talking about sex. Never.
That's true.
Chrissy,
Wow.
I have the remedy to fix the Bahamas. The Bahamas need 3 things to fix the Bahamas.
What? What them 3 things?
Go ahead.
They need to make sure the money flowing. So all our oil and our natural resources, start pumping it into the people. If the people have money, there'll be less crime. They need education. We need to invest more in education. Educate our kids. Let them know that there's a world out there, not just on the streets. And last but not least, they need consequences. These criminals doing stuff because they're not afraid to go to Fox Hill. They don't care because they could be out on bail. If you see you could get money, education, and some kind of consequence where people fear the law, our Bahamas is straighten right up, man.
Well, I'm hopeful. Are you guys at least hopeful?
I'm moving to the States in 4 years.
Child.
My baby go to college, I'll be gone.
You see my face, Chrissy?
No, you know, the thing is, I understand all of that. And I guess me being the 55-year-old one, I've heard a lot of these things being said, but I never see it actually take fruit and something happen.
I think the generational system of the politics needs to stop. That's what I think needs to stop.
Well, we shall see. We hopeful. Let me join Pascal in the conversation, y'all. Pascal, you there? Now let's get everybody back. Okay, hold on. Where the meeting gone? Hold on. Where the meeting gone? Lord, you mean guess what I did? I just kicked out the meeting when I answered the call. Can y'all still see me on YouTube?
No, we see your other phone, not you.
Okay, no, hold on. Pascal, Lord, look what I do. I kicked out the meeting.
We can still hear you though.
You can, okay, stay right there, Pascal. Let me. Sorry, what happened? Oh, yeah, we don't want that to fall on the floor. Okay, let me see. My internet is slow as molasses. Are we still on YouTube, guys? This internet's so wonky.
Yeah,
Black Velvet.
It's still saying live on YouTube.
Okay, you guys still, yeah, we are still live on YouTube. Okay, how come I see it on my phone, but not on my laptop? You know, Zoom is making me want to drink rum. You look good, Pascal. You look content. Okay, where we going, y'all? Hold on, let me bring us back up. Lord Jesus, how can I soar with eagles?
Where are you?
Okay, the live stream is still on. Come on, computer. Where we going? Y'all stay right there. You know, we can do it again and again until we get it right.
Oh.
Like Adolf Hitler said, we will do it again and again until we get it right. Of course, he was talking about killing people, but that's another show. All right, where we going on YouTube? I can't find it. Okay, I see you. Love a lot. Love a lot. You look so cute. I miss you. I'm glad I see y'all on video, but I miss hugging y'all and touching y'all. But that's all right. Soon and very soon.
Oh, Chrissy,
Okay,
that
see.
was the time.
Say again, love a lot.
Yeah, that was the time we had.
Boy, we had a good time.
Chrissy,
That was before May 10th.
not to say I promote drugs, right? But remember back in the day when everyone had drugs? It was less
yeah.
crime. You know
Well,
why?
we should have saved some of that drug money.
More money. More
I
money.
didn't have any.
Well, I didn't have any either.
My mom didn't have none.
But I knew lots of drug dealers.
How come you all ain't getting none? Me and my brother were like 14, and this boat run aground in the next settlement from us, and the people was outside running with the bales of marijuana on their head.
Yeah?
And we tried to
You
get
ain't take none, love a lot?
we tried to get past my Grammy to get outside to go get her. She said, if you come close to door.
Yes, that's right.
Chrissy, you had,
That's right. I tell you, one time I came home, a drug dealer give me one car to drive. I bring that home. My mommy's like, march that right back. What kind of woman are you? Okay, why you can't see us? Pascal, can you hear me? Okay, I only see Pascal, but I don't see. You know what? It's Friday and I need another drink. Where the gal is?
Square.
Okay, how come I can't see?
You need
Guess
to
what?
promote
We can
Friday.
figure this out. Say again, Black Velvet?
You need to promote Wine Friday.
Yeah, we need wine Friday. I need a vat of wine.
Chrissy, why you keep talking about wine and you know you just get ordained? Why don't stop?
Monica, even Jesus turned water into wine. Even Jesus turned water into wine yolks.
You just
How
get
come I
ordained.
can't hear Pascal?
I thought you tell me you can try to change.
I have stopped drinking a lot compared to how when I was at home, I was a functioning alcoholic. Because you know, in the Bahamas,
You had an excuse.
you better drink in the Bahamas. Look here, yokes. I could love the Lord, fornicate and curse and still be holy.
What?
No.
Like I tell y'all, if these pastors at home could be doing the most shite, the meeting has ended. Okay, so who end my meeting?
Oh, I
Okay.
think you did.
It's
No,
still
I
saying
ain't
it
touched
live.
nothing.
It's still saying it live on YouTube.
But
on my
we're
end.
still
It
here.
does say it's live on YouTube. Anyway, y'all just talk. Yeah, we can figure it out. By the time we've been doing this for a month,
See me?
we can figure it out.
So Chrissy.
So we'll be to the bar and drink rum and let the Bahamas yourself naturally.
I know. Nelson ain't on. Nelson
Yes,
not
love.
on Zoom.
And I can't see Nelson. I see Pascal in another window. I see Liz in another window. How do I bring everybody together?
Chrissy, just swipe.
Shut up.
So what you have to do, if you look to the bottom of your phone,
Right, and
you'll see three dots. If you swipe to the right, then you'll see all of us in a list. It have different views.
I wish I could see the view. I could see everybody.
Oh,
Lord,
I took a screenshot
Jesus,
of
you
it.
know what? I keep telling y'all, my brain 55 years old.
I took a screenshot. I can show it to you in the chat.
Okay, close that.
It's but you got to scroll.
Okay, because I don't see it. Thank you, love.
But if you swipe your phone like you're trying to swipe.
Anyway, you know what? Guess what? Re-wrapping up because it's 3:30 in my head. Let me swipe my phone. Okay. Swipe or no swiping? Okay. Thank you, Black Velvet. I see us on my phone, but I'm trying to see us on. I'm trying because that's what Zoom said. I have to monitor it from the laptop and then speak on the mic on the phone. You know, that's like rubbing your belly and patting your head. So guess what? It's 3:25. Everybody go around the room and have their last say because I can't cuss because you'll cost the son in the car.
Well, I just want the government to give the Bahamian their natural resources, the money, man. That money going somewhere, Chrissy. The money, that bill going somewhere. The Bahamian people need to get some of that.
You know where it's going, and you'd be surprised to know who taking advantage of us. Boy, look here. These people, they ain't easy.
Just look to see you get back.
Okay, now my video is here. See, now I just figured out how to start my video. So Lorraine, say what you said again.
I said, when?
One more time, Lorraine.
I said Liz say she. What did I say?
I invited Liz. I don't know where Liz gone. I invited Liz. Okay, let me see if I can bring Liz up. Okay, Yocosta, unmute. Unmute audio on Yocosta. Okay, the attendee list. Where's the attendees? You know what? I would, Greg. We need to find a way. Elizabeth say, preach, Black Velvet, preach.
Chrissy,
allow attendee. Okay, unmute all.
When we finish the show, I can show you.
Yeah, I trying to add Nelson, but I don't see. Okay, the participants. You know what? See, Zoom is make me damn drink fletch, you know. Okay, more. Let me record this whole show to the cloud. And then let me try, because you know I got to keep these things in case I mess up. So how come I can't see Nelson wanting to be? Because you know I invited everyone. Okay, let me invite. Okay, hold on. Invite contacts. Okay, let's invite. We can invite everybody. No, I can't invite Amy. Look at us, the lady who I have an interview with. I can't let her know I ratchet. Okay, we can try invite everybody again. Yeah, man, I can't let everybody know I ratchet. I try. Look at, I got work in America. You know these bills ain't gonna pay themselves. Let me see if I can bring Pascal back in.
Hey, Chrissy.
All right.
Let me tell you this story, Chrissy.
Tell me a story, Augusta. I like stories.
When I was in, no, I get called island because then they can know which hotel. When I was on a family island, this particular investment company that's still on that family island was coming over there. And I had some friends and family working for the company. The government made the company give them a $25 million check. This was over 16 years ago. To this day, I've never heard the news report about that $25 million check yet. But we know it get cut though.
Well, who it gone to? Well, who it gone to? Who the check gone to?
Well, I know Ingram was empowered, and so that's all I can say.
Oh, that going.
Well, look here. And you know, Ingram think I just pick on him, right? But I remember back in the day when Ingram couldn't even pay to file his stuff in the court, and now all of a sudden, Penland rich, Ingram rich. Well, Menace came into the game rich. You know, Christy came into the game rich. I just don't understand how they are so content to juice us to powder. And it's okay. I just don't get it.
So it ain't the foreign companies, you know, they bring in the money, you know, but it's who getting the money.
Well, I was talking to my boy, you know, Menace talk about you ain't got to pay a business license for this year, right? So why my boy going to go pay his license? He paid his license before Menace's State of the Union address, State of the Nation. So when he asked me to get his money back, why business license and tell them they can take it off the 2019 bill? He's like, miss, my business might be around in 2019. I want my money back. And apparently a lot of people were down at business license and trying to get their money back. So did you think the Prime Minister just pulled out of his, ass and just decided to make that a rule? Love a lot, what you hearing?
I heard him say it, but I didn't even know they should give the people their money born.
I agree.
I think businesses. I said new businesses. Why I can open up now and money in my business? Huh?
And business license need a whole enema, a whole checkup from the neck up.
And you know what I recently realized, Chrissy, also? Guess
What's that?
Politicians doing? You know, majority of these politicians have American bank accounts.
Of course. And they want to tell me and you we can. I don't tell y'all Bahamians what to do to open y'all American bank account. Don't listen to... Now, of course, Hubert Menace has made it such that you can have a U.S. account if your business up to $100,000. Now, that's one thing I give the F&M credit for, even though they get on my nerves. You also are allowed to have that U.S. Because, you know, before have a U.S. account, you had to jump through hoops.
Yeah, you had to go to the Bank of the Bahamas and all that, because I used to work.
But then they don't tell you the how-to. You know, you can give me all these benefits, but until you tell me the mechanics, how do I figure it out? It's confusing.
Right.
Okay, well, I can't bring Liz in. Okay, Liz holding up her hand. Let me bring Liz in. Where Nelson is? Okay, lower hands.
And the windows.
I see Nelson and Liz, but I can't bring them up on the screen. How I can do? Gregory left the meeting again. How I can do my 100 Bahamians on one show? Black Velvet, I love your hat.
Gregory, look again.
Oh, thank you.
Miami.
I really want the Bahamian people to know the Bahamas is a rich country, you know.
Let's
just think about it. Let's just think about it for a second. We only have what? We have about 800,000 in population or so, right? If that much. And we have... Oh, no, I don't think about the area. I speaking about the area I'm in. I'm sorry. Yeah, about 400,000 to 500,000 in population, right? Our government have a monopoly on electricity. Do y'all realize that? Y'all realize all our lives, the government had a monopoly on electricity. And if you even consider getting a solar panel is an issue.
But now, remember now, that's the one thing Perry Christie did that made sense. They have changed the law that has since allowed Bahamians to not be penalized for generating their own power. But again, we don't tell people the how to. You can have all these rules and whatever, but if Bahamians don't know how to execute it, what good is it? You know, and these rules is like, they just do this legislation in secret.
And then,
okay, Nelson, I'm trying to bring you up.
For example,
look here. Zoom giving me a headache, man. I'm going to go drink rum. What y'all want to say before I go? Yeah, I'm going to Zoom I go, but guess what? By the time I see you at Jazz in the Gardens, Black Velvet, we have this figured out. By the way, why Wayne have a special event happening Jazz in the Gardens weekend? So I'm torn. Do I go support my son or do I go see Anita Baker sing?
Oh, wow.
You gonna play tennis?
Badmommy.com. Badmommy.com.
I don't see you even considering. I don't see you even considering doing anything else, Chrissy. That's bad. Go watch your son.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I thinking about kicking Wayne to the curb, honey. This Anita Baker. This her last tour.
Wow. Been there, done that.
So what do you do, Love a Lot? What do you do? Because I feel bad.
Give the people
Let me hit the ball and you hit the bottle.
You know what?
Chrissy, go watch your son. Anita Baker old, man. Go watch your son.
Okay, let me just tell Pascal. Pascal, you know what? If I invite you in, Pascal, I'm gonna drop this meeting, and I don't want to lose the meeting. Pascal, answer the invitation that I sent you earlier. See, apparently, here's what happens, and I'm trying to figure this out. It looks like how when I invited you all at the top of the show, and y'all answered my call. Yeah. Apparently, if you call me during the show, I would have to leave this meeting and join another one. So, Pascal, I'm declining you only because I don't want to lose the people. Go to the invite that I sent out earlier, because what I do when I start the show, before I go live to YouTube, I send everybody an invite. Anyway, we can figure it out. Because guess what? My bear kicking in. I with my drunken friend who making me drink. Now, man, you only me one drinking. He's sitting up here drinking water. Look, yeah, he pouring my glass. See, Bahamians, well, Bahamians. That's somehow we find each other no matter where we is, eh?
Make sure you shout out your sponsors now, because you look like you drinking so much, you haven't mentioned your sponsors.
Man, look here. I don't have no sponsors no more. I don't have no. I tell you, since I leave the Bahamas, my hustle game a little weak. But you know what? Dunkin' Donuts, they still paid up till January. Taj Mahal, they still paid up till damn June. Cookie Caterer, they paid up till forever. And of course, Dunkin'. Did I say Dunkin' and Burger King? Yeah.
No, you want to say Burger King.
Because guess what? You know you loyal to your sponsor, right? When you in the other people restaurant, but you eating your Dunkin' in the restaurant. Ballsy.
I saw a cheap over there though. Anyway,
you can pay the check. This is my treat. But we can work it out. Guess what? I give us another couple of Fridays to figure out the kinks. And in the meantime, Gregory's going to show us how to do this whole Hangouts thing. So I can figure it out. Maliki, I born in 62. Y'all realize I could be 56 in 2 months, you know. I was a senior citizen. So I do my best. Y'all bear with me.
You look good for 50, Chrissy. You look good for 50.
Because I could be your mother. You better call me Miss Chrissy.
And then the funny part about it is, Chrissy, my mommy about 65 and you don't look the same. That's how young she look. That good Lutra blood.
Man, look here. That's that good Bogue water. Look here, that Lutra water. There's something about that Lutra water, honey.
That's
black don't crack.
I agree.
You see Cicely Tyson at 90 years old? Look here. Whatever cream Cicely using, I need some of that.
I know cream, you know. I think.
So look here, y'all. You can say hi to the people today. Or you playing cute? You can say hi. Look, you running? You's a Bahamian boy. You don't run. I don't blame you, child. Bahamians find out you up here, they gonna borrow money from you.
Chrissy,
I don't blame you, child.
The secret to looking young is happiness. That's what it is. I didn't figure that out.
You know what? Can I tell you? Even though, hold on, even though that Trapsy hoe bothering me, and I have to pay this big legal fee. Look, yeah. But I know all the money I given my lawyer, I can get all that back. So I happy, you know. I am happy. I miss the Bahamas because it's cold. It's what, 18 degrees. But you know, I am relatively happy, and I have decided, you know, my happiness is more important to me. And you know, Black Velvet, we talk about this in the group a lot. You know, I ain't gotta tell Lorraine this. Lorraine been in F all y'all mode since I know her. So, but you gotta be you have to put yourself first. A lot of us don't put ourselves first.
I know that.
So Yokes,
my cheek can't call Trump for you.
Look here, Lorraine, I used to be scared of you, but I'm so glad I'm your friend now.
No, I say you know she can't call Trump with a sour.
Girl, not the sour. Look here, Bahamians, a sour front. I can't take it. Lord, the cheering in the car. You know what? I go on y'all, because look here, it's 3:37. I don't work after 3:30 on Friday. Although this ain't no work, I've had so much fun with y'all. I feel like we on a little Black Velvet, you young, but there was a time we used to have the party line where you could have called like 50 people on one line. Yeah. I feel like every time I talk to y'all, I talk into the whole Bahamas. Chrissy, and hey.
Chrissy, you make it seem like I'm 18.
Black Velvet, you young girl. You forget I saw your last birthday. You still young. The Bahamas older than you.
Chrissy, y'all can speak freely. You know, my son in the back there with headphones on watching a movie.
Praise the Lord. I'm glad your son ain't hear that. Because you know, when Love a Lot on, these are the people who I love a lot, Chia, Nelson, and Lord 13 for the wire. Look here, some of y'all views. I scared of y'all. But y'all don't change, yeah?
Where is it?
We can't.
Don't change.
We can't.
Don't ever change. Well, guess what? I want y'all to have a good weekend. Who win in Super Bowl this weekend? I don't care. I just go in the Super Bowl for the food.
I'm going with Philly.
Who's the halftime show?
Once the Patriots.
Okay, the Eagles. Yeah, because
I tired of the Patriots winning. Once they don't win.
Yeah, I want the Eagles to win too, even though I don't know what that means.
I have funeral in the morning.
The rest have been paid off already?
Who's the halftime show?
I think what did he name the boy?
Justin Timberlake.
Oh, I like Justin. I can't wait to the
It ain't gonna be as good as when he's with Janet Jackson and she show a breast though. It ain't gonna be that good.
Well, Janet titties nicing right now, so I know if I want to see them. Anyway, let me stop. Boy, you see how Janet had that baby and get $50 million. Boy, I wish, you know, my mommy tell me education was the key. I so mad at her. She's a damn lie. Education. You can watch your baby for an Arab man and get $50 million. I can't get way to pay child support.
What kind?
One day. So I can let y'all have the last word. So y'all say what y'all want to say. Then I can answer Pascal and end the meeting.
Yeah, pray for me tomorrow. I get my honey rest.
I pray for you all the time, love a lot.
I only have one request, Black Velvet. Give the people back their money, man. All these natural resources and oil and things, give the people their money. That's all. Yokes out. I out.
Yokes out. Mic drop. Man, I love y'all. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all and all the loveness on YouTube. I was trying to chat live, but y'all know I can't walk and chew gum. Yes. But I appreciate y'all and I thank you. I thank goodness for y'all. Y'all keeping me sane while I hear and look here, like my son say, Mommy, we in exile? I was like, boy, shut up, we's American.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
Yeah, say exile. You've been watching too much movie. But y'all be safe and love a lot. Love a lot. You tell Grandpa I say hi and keep their head up.
I will.
I hear all them dreams and promises in the speech from the throne.
Yeah, we used to that. That's bullshit. We used to that.
Look here. Anyway, you know what? I gone.
We ain't believe it.
Okay, guys. Everybody have a great weekend.
Have a good weekend, guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye.